Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. It is a beautiful Monday, almost 2025. Can you believe it? And we're going to use the last days of the year to level up our money game, level it up. And before I got started, I was so excited. So I asked the Meta AI to draw me a picture of Super Mario financially leveling up. Financially leveling up. And this is what the AI drew. It's amazing. You know what's really amazing? How it can draw a perfect Mario, but it can't even spell velocity banking correctly. I'm so amazed by that, but it's okay. It's okay. AI doesn't have to do everything, right? But I really like this picture. You got Super Mario with the money in the background because that's what we're going to do today. We're going to financially level up with velocity banking. And so, what is velocity banking? All it is a debt payoff strategy where you use your line of credit as your main operating account. Okay. If you want to explain it like we're five, it's dump all your money into debt with the help of a line of credit. Okay. So all you need is two things to do velocity banking. Number one, number one is that you need a budget, right? So we have a budget here. So let me just do this budget. The income is 7,800. The expenses is 7,700, and we only got $36 of savings left over. Now, if you look at the expense breakdown, for credit cards, an auto loan, a student loan, a mortgage, and other food, gas, insurance. So these are all our expenses that are not debt combined here because this is a debt payoff strategy. And then you take a look here, our goal is to make sure all of these eventually go to zero so that we can maximize our cash flow. We're going to maximize our cash flow, right? So we're going to do the velocity banking side of the budget, okay? And let me go ahead and copy the expenses here. Copy them here. Now, here's the scary part. Here's where I say put our big boy pants on. You're going to have zero savings, right? And we're going to have something that's similar to the savings side here, which is our cash flow, income minus expenses, but it's not the same, okay? It's a little bit different concept. It's a little bit different in how we treat our money. And if we take a look here, I'm going to show you example of my big boy pants. Let me scroll up here. Oh my goodness, do I even have the screenshot? Let me just see if I have it. Give me one moment. All right, I'm going to show a screenshot of my bank account. Take a look at this, right? Take a look at this. And as you can see right here, I got zero savings. I got zero savings. Wow. How do we do that? Well, as soon as your money comes in, you just kind of move it into the line of credit, but you don't have any savings. And the difference between your expenses and your income will be your cash flow, right? Don't mind this number. Look at this. You ever watch Ty Lopez videos where he talk about like how his Lamborghini about his new Lamborghini in his garage, and then he just says, "Oh, that's not really important. Look at my books, library books of knowledge." Never mind. Okay. So the point is this, as you can see, I don't have any savings, right? Because all my money is dumped into a line of credit. And what we do is we just eventually just move some debts into the line of credit to maximize this number, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with moving our credit cards into the line of credit. And I did I'm sorry, not a a sum or a tally of all the credit cards is $104,000. All right, $104,000. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to move $104,000 into our line of credit. So what's a line of credit? All it is a financial tool where you could borrow money, pay it back, and then use it over and over again. That's all a line of credit is. $110,000 line of credit. We're just going to use as an example here. So think of it as like a credit card, but you can use it to pay anything. And I have over $575,000 in lines of credit. This is my $280,000, what we call home equity line of credit. Home equity. And this was me when I took the picture of my line of credit when I wore it on my on my little glove here. No, I'm just kidding. That's not me. That's not me. I'm not purple. I promise I'm not purple. But I do have a $280,000 home equity line of credit. Okay. $280,000. All right. So now, okay. So now what we do is we're gonna do the last step. Well, not the second to last step, because what happens when we transfer these payments, these all go to zero, 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 right? And then take a look here. The cash flow is $3,300. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our entire paycheck into the line of credit, take our expenses out, and then after every single month, the balance is going to go down by $3,300. See how easy that is? That's easy. Can't believe it. You know, you ever watch those infomercials where it's like, I can't believe they made it? I just can't believe it. It's the same thing, right? All right, so now we're going to take the next month's balance by getting the previous month's balance and interest and then subtracting our cash flow. So 3389.12. Okay. And then we take the interest, and let me go ahead and zoom up here by calculating based on the average daily balance, average, multiply it by the interest rate, 0.08, and then divide it by 12, right? So let's just go here, and then what we do is we just copy and paste, and let me zoom out a little bit so you can all see a little bit better, and then you could see it. Whoa. All right, let's take a look at that. Look how easy that is, right? And all right, whoopsie. Let me just do this. All right, so now we take a look here, and then we see that in 35 months, it is all paid off. 35 months. So 35 months, we paid off $104,000 of credit card debt. My goodness, that was so easy. Okay, now let's go back to our loan calculator. Actually, I didn't even show it, did I? But we do have a loan calculator here. And let me just make sure if this is set up correctly. No, it's not. Okay, it's almost set up correctly. And so what we got to do is just put in the current month, and it'll the loan calculator will spit out the current balance. So what month is it? It's 35, right? I just put 35, 35, 35, right? And here's what we do. We focus on paying off this and moving to line of credit because we get so much cash flow. $869 of cash flow for only 20 grand. So let's go ahead and move it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then this is plus 20397.14. And then once we've done that, guess what? This auto loan right here, it goes to zero. Zero, right? And then wablam, let me dramatically zoom in. Our cash flow is 4259. Okay, you see that? That's a nice cash flow. So where we start off here, 3662, and now already at 4259. That was so simple. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this and move this right here, and then values, and then okay, this is what we do. We just replace our cash flow. All right, so now we're going to do this right here, 4259.09, and then we'll see how long it takes. And we see right here in 40 months, it's all paid off. All paid off in 40 months. So 40 months, and then that'll be 149K. And then the next one is the student loan. So let's take a look here at 40 months. What's the student loan? And then this is now zero, 40 grand. Now, here's the thing. If you know how all this CFI stuff works, basically, as a general rule, anything above 50, if the interest rate is lower, 6.1%, and we're moving into higher interest rate line of credit, we want to use what we call the chunking method, which is just chopping up your loan into pieces and moving it into the line of credit. Okay, so luckily we have this velocity banking calculator here to help us determine what the debt payoff is, right? We just plug and play the numbers. And this is a cool calculator from Renatus that I got a long time ago. Now, if you're interested, again, this is going to be a quick plug for Renatus right here, in not only learning about velocity banking, but also upping up your financial literacy and real estate investing game. Click the Google form link below. Full disclosure, I do get commission every time you make a purchase, and that means I get more money, right? So people think that's a bad thing. Like, you get paid? If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have known about it, right? See how that works? That's how the marketing game works, okay? So, just a quick plug. All right, so I've already done this for the student loan, and you can see right here, 0.7 years. It's just plug and play. Look how easy it is, plug and play. So I love this calculator. Right, I just go here, and then now I just do this. So 40 plus zero point 0.7 times 12, and this is now 49 months. And how much? It's 149 plus 55. This is going to be 204K, right? 204K. And guess what happens here? This now goes to zero. This is our new cash flow. And then let's go ahead and update these numbers right here, because now we're going to focus on the mortgage. And what is our mortgage? Oh, did I go to the wrong screen? I think I did go to the wrong screen. Yeah, I did. Whoopsie. All right. So now, what am I doing? 49 months. What's our current mortgage balance? And then we just type in the numbers here, and then you can see me do it live. So this is now going to be a 30-year mortgage, and then this is going to be $2,000 of expenses, because it's everything except for the loan we're trying to pay off. So now it's 2,000 here. And then what's our interest rate? It's going to be 3% original balance, 220,000, and then the current balance is 200,346.4. 200,346.4. All right, so pay it off in 3 years. Look at that, wablam! I love the dramatic close-ups, don't you? 3 years, 10 grand of interest. I can't believe it. All right, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe they invented it, right? I can't believe it. All right, so let's go ahead and now go here and then go here. So now this is what we're going to do. 49 divided by 12 plus 3. How much is that? 7 point, we'll round up, years, and we are completely debt free. How much is the debt? It's 424K. And we'll say financially leveled up. See how easy that was? I just cannot believe how easy that was. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for today. Happy Monday. Only 2 days left. 30th and the 31st left until the new year, 2025. Make sure that this is don't make 2025 your year. Make life the best, every year the best year that you can make it, right? Don't wait until 2025. Start today. Start today. Call now while supplies last. All right. All right. Well, that's it for today. Have a great day. This is Korean Atlanta Mentorship.